Hey team, Major Foe here. Operation Aftermath, turns 6.5 and 6.6, Commonwealth in France, January 1939. Okay, just a couple pieces of housekeeping. France fell last turn, so their new capital will be in northern Algeria for now, till that falls. There was a raid here from the German sub. Attacker gets to pick either FEC or Great Britain. They chose Great Britain, so we're down to 11. And there was one tactical bomber that came from Kyushu into either of these two territories was 4 movements. They would need one more movement to either land in Hunan or on the aircraft carrier. So they re-rolled the attack into Hunan, and they got a shore bombardment and for first strike, and then they took less casualties all out. So they end with an extra unit on the board, which is a Marine, and all of the aircraft in Hunan are still there, and all of the aircraft are still in the fleet. It just non-combat moved over instead of attacking is all. Okay, 1, 2, 3, housekeeping. All right, we'll go on to the British Commonwealth turn, and the camera skills have yet to change. All right, we have um, two technology rolls. We've missed forever on anti-submarine warfare. We have a +2 this turn. We need a 5 or higher. And luckily we are hitting that one, so that goes to stage 2 with a 9. Okay, it's the second roll. We're at long-range aircraft. We need an 8 or higher, but we've got a +1 due to the miss last turn, so we need a 7 or higher. And we couldn't get any closer to 7 there, so we're at +2 on the next die roll. Okay, Commonwealth has $11. The UK has $11. So 4 for an AAA gun, 3 for an infantry. That's 7. 2 militia upgrades at $4. 7 plus 4 is 11. Don't have a lot there. FEC is going to start a fortification for 5 and build an infantry for 3. That's 8. ANZAC is going to lend-lease a mountain brigade to France and upgrade a militia for 2. That's $6 in total. Okay, we've got a couple combats. First combat, we're going to take this medium bomber. We're going to go against those subs. I choose not to engage the raider with this combat. Second combat, these 4 units move in 1, 2 to hunt the raider, and the torpedo boat destroyer moves 1, 2. Ooh, doesn't, because it's 3 spaces, isn't it? Of course, it's not on that page. This page. Yeah, movement of 2. So I'll have to switch that up. I'll take the destroyer here. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I won't. It's 7 versus an 8 to find the thing, and then we still have to fight it. So 1, 2, 3 plus 4 is 7 versus an 8. I think I need to find that boat. It's causing some grief. Let's move the destroyer down. Then we're 8 versus 8. This tactical bomber is going to move over and attack this coastal sub. 1, 2, 2. Yeah, that doesn't. Can't really move very far, can it? The subs are going to move 1 to A17, 2 to A4, and 3 into A5 and raid the convoy line to Germany. Not going to get crazy in there. That sub I can't hit. I think that's all the combat moves I have. All right, let's try and submerge these subs. All I do is attack them, so I need to hit a 7 or below to hit one of these two subs with the medium bomber. That's an 8, of course not. So that missed. Both of these subs are submerged. So I'll find the submerged button. Okay, may help with the Lend-Lease. Okay, that's the first combat, zeroed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fighter gives a +4, so that's 8 versus 8 to find the battle cruiser. So I'm in yellow, Germany's in black. I need to be higher than them, 3 to 5. That is an absolute disaster again, so that misses as well. Okay, so we were unable to find that, so it just slips away. It's still raiding, but it won't intercept the Lend-Lease into France, because only subs can do that. But it will get a chance to move away and go cause me some more grief. Okay, this one I need a 7 or below against that coastal sub. That's a 3. Coastal sub is destroyed, so 1 out of 3 battles in my direction. It's not bad, I guess. And then up here, so that gorgeous looking color there. So Germany's in black, UK is in yellow. I get a +2 for each of the subs. So for the first sub, yellow +2, 6, that's maxed out. So we don't even get to the second one. Germany loses $2. Okay, 51 down to 49, sorry. Okay, I think that's all the combat movements. Get rid of that. On to non-combat. Tactical bomber will land in southern England. This light carrier will move 1 to A17, 2 to A4, and 3 to A6. The heavy cruiser will join them. Fighter out of Warsaw will move 1 to West Poland, 2 to A12, 3 to A10, and 4 to A6. That torpedo boat destroyer is going to move 1 to A27, 2 to A35, and go on escort duty. I don't know if that's combat or non-combat. I can't remember, but that's where that'll be. Medium bomber is going to go back into Gibraltar. 1 infantry on the British transport will yep. Strategic naval move, that's the word I was looking for. 1 to A44, both subs are submerged, so that can't intercept. It's not blockaded, so it'll just move through. A44 is not a movement because it's off the dock. So 1 to A35, 2 to A28, 3 to A21, and 4 into A17. No, we'll go 4 into A22, put that infantry in southern England, and yeah, we'll put the sub into port in southern England off of A22. Okay, well, 1 infantry from London will move to southern England. Maybe I'll move the AA gun. I'll keep the infantry in southern England. 2, 3. I'll move the militia. Okay. 2 infantry in West Poland will move to Warsaw. So there's now 4 infantry, 2 militia, and a cavalry there. The infantry in Western Egypt will move into Lower Egypt. The infantry in Cape Town will rail to Nubia. The seaplane in the Far East Command will move 1 to what is that, I-11, 2 to I-7, 3 to I-4, and land in Aden. The seaplane in Sydney will move 1 to New South Wales, 2 to Queensland, 3 to the Northern Territories. No movements here. Ooh, that sub. I've missed that sub a dozen times. That sub in P32 will move 1 to P33. And I think that will conclude all of the movements. Yeah. Okay. Start on the west side here. Okay, ANZAC will upgrade the militia in Sydney. Infantry will be placed in Calcutta. The Mountain Brigade will move the shortest route, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If I go the other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I'd have to go through that submarine. So I think we're good there. Okay, so militia upgrade in Gibraltar. Militia upgrade in southern England. Infantry and AA gun in London. Okay, so there's 2 infantry, a tactical bomber, and a AAA gun in southern England with a transport import. Yeah, that's going to be dicey. London has 4 infantry, transport plane, airborne, AAA gun. And Scotland still has the Mountain Brigade. There's a heavy cruiser, a light cruiser, and a fighter in A6. 2 transports, 2 destroyers, coastal defense ship, light cruiser, 2 heavy cruisers, a battle cruiser, and a battleship in A23. Torpedo boat destroyer on escort duty in A35. We've got 2 destroyers and a torpedo boat destroyer, a light cruiser, and a fighter in A44. 2 infantry and a bomber in Gibraltar. 3 infantry militia in Lower Egypt, militia in Western Egypt, infantry in Malta. Cyprus has an infantry, 2 infantry militia, and 3 cavalry in Nubia. Seaplane, infantry, and a militia in Aden. Militia in British Somaliland. Seaplane in Cape Town. 3 infantry and AA gun in Calcutta. Militia in Sarawak, Ceylon. Infantry in Hong Kong. Coastal defense or coastal submarine in P33. British Malaya has 6 infantry, a Gurkha, a militia, an artillery, and a AAA gun with 2 coastal artillery. There's also 2 coastal artillery in Gibraltar. Motorized and a seaplane in Northern Territory, infantry in Sydney, militia in each of North Island and South Island of New Zealand. I think that's all the units. Now on to collect income. So ANZAC is at 7, but now they get +2 because there's no warships on the line that we're at war with. On the line, but in this area, right? There's only a Japanese sub, but we're not at war with Japan, so they'll collect 9. FEC collects 14, and Aden and the Suez are still under my control, so that's 16. for FEC. The UK is at 27, and the camera skills are still terrible. They own the Suez. Iran is neutral, and the subs are not going away anytime soon. So that's 30 plus 2 is 32. So Commonwealth's at 32. FEC is at 16. And ANZAC should be at 9. That concludes the Commonwealth side of the turn. Okay, so for France, they have no money. Their capital is in northern Algeria. I don't think they got a bunch of land, but no units. I think the only boat that survived for them was this destroyer, and it'll stay in this sea zone. Yeah, they're pretty much at the mercy. Oh, nope, I do have this bomber. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it can move 5 spaces. It'll go to southern England and probably get destroyed on the German turn. Yeah, I think that's. I don't think we can go this far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's never going to make that. So France. I don't think France gets any. Oh, it does. Does it get that? Free France? Let me have a look. Bonus income. I don't think it gets any bonus income as free France. I think it only got it when it was still a major power. Apologies, folks. Okay, negative. I believe they only get the $5. And they don't get that one either, because that also went to Japan. So, Free France is at 5, so they'll finish their turn with $5. And they clearly have no tech rolls or anything else. Okay, that concludes Commonwealth and France. Thanks for watching.